I did not realize how special my grandparents and my extended family were until I was older. I was able to witness and feel their unique essence, which was based in love for their families, their neighbors, community, and church. This sense of family all came together for me when Barrio Anita was able to publish 3 oral history projects. Youth interviewed the elders. Their stories, their photos highlighted what made Barrio Anita unique and special. Based on the success of the oral history books, Barrio Anita received $300,000 for an art project. The concept was simple. The barrio was going to ask the neighborhood residents and the Tucson community for historic photos that captured building community, serving others, or photos capturing examples of our diverse culture and traditions, or events unique to Barrio Anita. This request to the Tucson community never happened in a meaningful manner. This was just the beginning of broken promises and neighborhood goals being altered or ignored by the public art process and its governmental participants. The barrio wanted to hire a local artist team. Instead, the panel of 11, with 7 people from outside the neighborhood, selected a team from out of town. Broken promises. The artist stated they would conduct oral history interviews to supplement the photos. The few interviews and photos collected were never shown to the neighborhood, so this never happened. The artist further stated they would bring together historical images and documents, recent photographs, drawings, poetry, and oral history into a digital environment. This never happened in a comprehensive, connected, and clear manner. They expressed the design phase would be an open process. The process was limited and without meaningful options to the images designed by the artist. The first phases were supposed to be documented by a group of community members using digital video under their supervision, and the final phase would be edited and produced into a professional documentary. Never happened, even remotely. Their goal for the public art project was to have a lasting impact. The digital and photographic labs would remain in the community. No labs of any kind were given to or remain in the barrio for use of any kind. Finally, a written manual on community-based art would be left for community leaders and organizations to refer for future collaborations. Never happened, no thanks. On November 2nd, 2005, Susan Perlstein, a well-known artist who helps transform oral histories into visual arts, expressed when the artists used their photos to tell the barrio's story instead of the residents' photos, they engaged in cultural appropriation. She explained cultural appropriation is when someone takes aspects of someone else's culture for their own benefit or profit. She told the participants of the workshop, who were from other parts of the state, do not let this happen in your communities. The artists felt that historic photos were not the proper medium to tell the barrio's story. Instead, they took photos of residents posing in a makeshift studio in an old fire station in our barrio. Our history, culture, and traditions were recreated in a fire station. By cutting and pasting the historic photos, the barrio's histories and stories became fragmented and synthetic. In the meantime, the tiles are falling off the images, maybe because they lack the memories, the glue that keeps us and the tiles together, or maybe it's just poor incompetent workmanship and a lack of respect for the people and history of Barrio Anita.